The Country Education Foundation is about supplying rural youth transitioning out of high school with financial assistance to achieve their goal.
Not just monetary support, but it's really lovely to have the support of the community.
They provide grants to help with things like courses and textbooks and tools, or accommodation and travel and transport.
It's basically the community that's backing you to go and to go on your career path, and they're encouraging you to achieve.
The grants are all assessed individually, and as far as I'm aware they range from between $300 and $3,000. I saw an ad in the local paper, and I understand that there are quite a few ads in a few sort of successive papers. So if you miss 1 week, you may get an ad in the next paper. I picked up an application form from the local high school.
I found out of a friend, and then I went down to see one of the committee members and had a little chat about it and got the form, which you can also, I believe, pick it up from the local high school.
It's focused on rural youth who have a local foundation in their community. But other than that, as long as you've got a goal and a plan on how to get there, anyone can apply.
The grant has been invaluable to me.
The grants helped me by allowing me to come up here with less of a financial burden on my parents.
The grant made everything possible for me. I wouldn't be in Sydney without it. So in a practical way, it helped with flights getting here and accommodation. It also helped with tools that I had to buy that were mandatory for my course, and course fees, so it helps for absolutely everything. For some people it's difficult in pursuing their chosen career coming from a rural community, because you have to travel a long distance for further education or for employment, so it can be a real challenge.
In the country, I suppose, just isolation, and then obviously financial costs through drought, and then just a lack of confidence, feeling that they like a fear of failure.
I'm a second-year production student studying at the National Institute of Dramatic Art, and I'm here because I love the arts, and I'm really passionate about this field and doing something that's technical and creative at the same time. For me, I see this following onto many different careers, whether in sound or lighting, for theatre or film.
I'm at Tokyo Agricultural College. I've been here for 2 years. I studied a Stiviot 3 in agriculture and a Stiviot 4.
I did the exam and I jumped through all the hoops and was accepted to the University of Wollongong Graduate School of Medicine, which I started in 2008. And I'm in my second year now, and I absolutely love it. It's wonderful. It just feels so right to be following my dream, and I've given up full-time work and I've moved further away from home, but it's not been a burden because it feels right.
I've decided to do a double degree in human movement and behavioural science, being psychology. So my dream is to, in 4 years' time, have completed this and hopefully be working with athletes to achieve maybe an Olympic gold medal.
It's really special to have your local community acknowledge your hopes and dreams and to support you to do that, even if it means moving away from that community. It's really heartening to know that the community are behind you and supporting you.
It gives that extra little touch to the whole thing, and it makes you really want to achieve something, not only for yourself but to make your community proud and say you came from that town.
I left Cooma with the help of the grant. When I end up back there, I will now have a higher range of skills and experiences that will allow me to further my community and my career.
For more information about applying for a grant from your local Country Education Foundation committee or setting up a committee in your regional town, please contact us by using the information on your screen.